What up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Taiwan On, but this time it's the wine edition. That's right, I am back, the Black Expat, and I am highlighting some amazing wines, not from all over the world, but kind of sort of from all over the world. You guys know what I'm talking about. And I know what you're thinking. Carl, you did alcohol first. You were doing shots with us, tequila, whatever it was that Snoop was drinking at one time, whatever that stuff is everybody else out drinking now. I think it's called Lobos or something. I don't know. And then I switched over to beer because you guys know me. I'm a beer guy. So when I started drinking when I was 21, I've been drinking it ever since. But I am back with wine. I know what you're thinking. Again, why wine? First, I'm older. And you know, the older you get, you just feel a little bit more mature. And there's just something about wine that just stands out. And just makes you feel like an adult. And believe it or not, it's cheaper to buy and keep in your house and to drink. And if you guys ain't noticed, we're kind of in the middle of, inflation. Everything's pretty high, pretty expensive. And if you don't want to go out and buy, I don't know, a six-pack and be full. If you don't want to go out and take shots because you just want to sit around and enjoy a nice beverage without having to get drunk real fast and enjoy the taste and the flavors, then wine is where to go, which is why I chose to highlight wine. You guys know I usually say, before I get started, have a drink with me, but today I got to taste the drink first, so I'm just going to wave my wine glass and do a cheers, but you're not going to have a drink with me just yet. Now, about this wine I chose a special kind of wine. As you guys know, I used to have a craft beer bar in Taiwan, known as Arts and Crafts. So I kind of wanted to stay in that same family. So I chose clean crafted wine, right? So I work, with the company, Clean Crafted Wine, shipping out wine all over the place, trying it, making sure that it tastes good, and then recommending it to you guys as well. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would you recommend this wine you haven't tasted? Fact, I have tasted a lot of the wine. Also fact, I want to live taste some wine with you guys right here on YouTube and bring someone else in, a very special guest for the first live tasting, to let you know and give you guys my initial reaction, what it actually tastes like and what I actually recommend it to you. You guys know me, I don't lie, I keep it high and dry, and I recommend some great stuff. Now, what I mean when I say clean crafted, I mean there are no pesticides in it. They're grown without the pesticides. You know what a pesticide is? It's stuff to keep the bugs off. They just go out there every day and they just kind of wave a fan to make sure the bugs don't get on it. I'm joking. There's another way to do it, but that's the gist of it. There are no pesticides. So you don't have to worry about digesting or ingesting some of that nasty stuff that may make you break out if you're allergic to it. Also, kind of most importantly, there is no additives in this wine that I'm going to be talking about today. Things like sugar or preservatives, right? It's all naturally grown. And there's a word I want to introduce. It's called sulfites. So sulfites are the things that are naturally within grapes that kind of help keep it fresh. These wines only have 100 ppm. ppm means, you know what that means? I'm gonna leave that for y'all to Google. I know what it means. I just want you guys to do something. Like I'm doing all the talking. I want you guys to do a little bit of research. But it just means that there's a limited amount of it in it. And it kind of helps with a lot of things. Like, I don't know, digesting, with how you feel when you drink it. The crispness, the crispiness, the freshness of it. All of that is helped in everything I described in this clean crafted wine that I'm talking about. So enough about the type of wine it is. I know you guys want to get to the wine. Now, have you ever stopped and thought about why there's so many different types and brands of wine? Been out at a restaurant, you get the wine menu, you're like, I don't know, give me a red. What kind of red? I don't know, just the red, the Merlot, because I see that a lot. Or the Moscato if I'm looking for white wine or different colors wine. Or Rosé because people talk about it in music videos. Well, I'm here to break down the first wine. It's a Sauvignon Blanc. It is a French word. I do not speak French, so I may have pronounced that completely wrong. Y'all got to forgive me on that. So, without further ado, let's learn about Sauvignon Blancs. Now, Sauvignon Blancs are one of the most popular white wines in America. They're known for their grassy taste, right? And their rich flavor and the colors that come with it. It is originally named and comes from Bordeaux, France. And that's where it kind of gets its name from, essentially, right? Sauvignon Blancs are usually drier, but still have a lot of aromas and a lot of flavor to them. So they're wines you're really, really going to enjoy. So if you're out and you're like, I don't know if I want a Sauvignon Blanc. What is it gonna taste like? Well, it's gonna be dry. It's gonna have a lot of flavor to it. And it's not gonna be too sugary unless you choose a sugary brand. The brand we're gonna be trying today is not sugary at all. It actually has low sugars and no sugars added to it. So you're gonna be getting the full flavor of the grape and the wine right in your mouth, right up in there, just right up in there. It's going to be great. It's going to taste amazing. So we're going to taste it. Told you guys about it. Told you why you should drink it. Gave you some information. Now we're going to drink it. But I need to invite a special guest first. And we're back. You guys didn't think I was going to really have a special guest, did you? I got a little eye candy. Also happens to be my fiance. What's up, Kelly? How you doing, girl? And she's holding the wine for us. So as promised, we have Gallivant Sauvignon Blanc. Again, you can buy this on the website. The link is in the description. It is my official website page with all the wines I'm going to recommend and try live here with you guys. And to make sure you guys know I ain't lying, the bottle is sealed. Kelly, have we drank this before?
No.
Have you tried this? Neither have I. We're going to try it live and give you guys a brief description of what it tastes like, what it smells like, what it feels like, and why you should try it. Or maybe not. It may not even be your cup of tea. But don't worry, I'm going through all the wines. All of them. So if you don't like this one, tune in for another one. We're going to get right to the Sauvignon Blanc. Now, for me, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I like my white wines to be chilled. You don't necessarily have to chill it, but I recommend doing it. This is not a cork. This is a twist off. People are like, oh, twist off is cheap. That is not true. All wines are made, grown, mixed differently, right? So when we pop this off, what did you smell? Like what are you smelling exactly with this wine?
Old grapes.
Yeah, I'm smelling old grapes. She's not wrong. It does have a very rich white grape feel to it. I can also smell a little bit of alcohol in it, but the smell is, it's important, but I'm more concerned with the taste. So I'm going to pour us up a glass. And now, if you got your glass ready, because this is Taiwan on, we drink over here, you can have a drink with this. Not yet, though. I ain't finished pouring. I'm going to make y'all watch me pour this wine because it's awesome. And I like pouring wine that looks cool. Yeah, I got these wine glasses for this show. So, judge me. All right, so again, give it a little smell. Ooh, I'm smelling grapes. I feel a little bit of fruitiness. It's a little bit of aroma going. Again, I don't know if it's going to be too sugary or not, but you ready to find out?
Mm-hmm.
So am I. Cheers. Have a drink with us.
Chug it?
Can't shake. You got to. Ooh, okay. Now, first thing that stands out to me, it is dry. What about you? First thing that stands out.
Very dry.
It is a dry wine, right? So it's not too sweet. It hits the tongue, and the flavor kind of lingers on your tongue a little bit. All right, the second thing that stands out to me, I do taste the grape and I do taste the alcohol, but they're both really light. What about you?
Not sweet at all, but very sour.
Very sour. So like a dry, sour, almost bitter kind of taste to it. I'm gonna do one more sip and give you guys some more feedback. Second sip. How you feel about it now?
Now I taste the bitterness.
Yep, taste the bitterness. And honestly, it tastes good. If you want something that's not going to dominate your meal, again, white wine is usually paired with like fish and stuff, not necessarily with strong meats like steak or even pork. It's mostly like chicken and fish, white meats and things like that. It's not going to dominate your taste buds too much, but you'll get the flavor, you'll get the aroma for it, but it doesn't linger too long on your tongue. So the more sips you take, I'm going to take one more just to make sure I'm saying the right thing, I'm telling the truth. The more sips you take, the stronger the taste.
I feel the ooh-ooh
comes
up
up here.
from the nose.
Ooh-ooh come up here. Ooh, the ooh-oohs. I know y'all want some of them ooh-oohs. You get the ooh-oohs in the nose and a lot of different things. So now, I've drank a lot of wines, and I'm just going to start just on a simple rating system from 1 to 10. 10 would be, I recommend you should go out and buy it. 1 being, I probably wouldn't recommend it, but you should try it if you want to. I would give this wine, it's the first wine we tasted, I'm not going to lie to you. I would give it about an 8. Meaning I would take it out. I would buy this wine for someone. I would order if I was out at a nice restaurant. I would sit at home and drink it. Again, it's a little strong because drier wines tend to be a little bit strong. You kind of taste that alcohol a little bit faster. But I like it. What about you?
7.5.
Ooh, 7.5. Okay, 7.5 out of 10. Now, you got to watch all the videos to see how we rank all the rest of the wines. We have wines from Chile. This wine is a Sauvignon Blanc from California. It's a Gallivant. If you check out my website, this is one of the more popular brands that we work with, and it's delicious. It's the first time I've tasted this brand of Gallivant. All the other Gallivants I've had have been really, really, really good. So I recommend trying it out. And so does Kelly. She gave it 7.5. I gave it an 8. Delicious. All right, y'all. If you want to know more information about the wines and what I got, again, click the link in the description of this YouTube page. Also, if you want to become a patron, I'm giving away a free bottle of wine to my patrons a month. Make sure you click the Patron link in the description of this YouTube channel, right? Just for $1, you may get this free bottle of wine. $1 a month. Look at that. Free wine. Wine list. Ain't got to do nothing, but give $1. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Black Expat Podcast, live on YouTube from Austin, and we talking about wine. I may be a little drunk, y'all. This wine a little strong. A little strong, ain't it? It's a little strong. I recommend. Again, one bottle get you there. You don't need shots. You don't need to chug a bunch of beers. It'll get you there. Carl, the Black Expat.
Kelly X Chen.
We out. Cheers. Cheers.